Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. I'm going to a Christmas lunch tomorrow, and I popped into a supermarket to, to buy a bottle of something for the party. And I bought a bottle of Special Reserve blended Scotch whiskey because I'm in Scotland, and it would be pertinent that I buy Scotch as opposed to vodka. Anyway, it says here we go with a small print. Eh? Here we go with a small print. Blended Scotch whisky, matured in oak casks, distilled, aged, and blended in Scotland. That's on the front of the label. Now, as a farmer and a soldier and a father and a QHSE guy, you read the label. You turn it over, and in the small print it says produced and bottled Dublin, Ireland. And you actually really don't know what it's all about. Anyway, it's going to taste the same. It's alcohol. It's 40% volume. And the NHS talk about alcohol and your mood. And it says some people use alcohol to help them relax or improve their mood. However, in the long term, alcohol has the opposite effect because alcohol is a depressant. It's a chemical. This is a chemical which reduces your brain activity, and it can increase your risk of anxiety, anger, depression, or sadness. It's also addictive. Now, I personally can vouch for that I have experienced all of that. Aside from that, it's Christmas, and I'm going to read from you something that's true. There's no oxymorons. There's no bullshit in what I'm about to read to you, and it's called Tug's Trek. It's a memoir of moral injury, and it's by yours truly, Tug Morkel. Since arriving in Scotland, I have received the most attentive and compassionate care from my psychiatric consultants. I probably owe them my life. During one of my highs, staff in the psychiatric hospital warned me that I could suffer a massive heart attack. They brought me down. They also managed to somehow prevent me from taking my own life during my moments of utter despair. That saved the embarrassment of my 4 children having to accept that their father had engaged in felo de se and died in his 40s. The art of communication, in my mind, is being able to listen and concentrate. I was able to talk a lot, but eventually had to do a lot of listening. Although memories fade over time, mine remain better than I'd like them to because I write things down. Once you write content, you automatically store the data in that part of the brain that files it away. I seem to connect with my senses as I had experienced firsthand the sounds, the sights, the smells of both trauma and enjoyment. To feel that and touch the experiences of life is also truly magical. I would never profess to be an expert on neurology and the secrets of the conscious mind, but I have read snippets of Plato and Aristotle. Even they had a long way to go in understanding the relationship between the brain and the mind, and indeed so have we. Writing my memoirs in the form of Tug's Trek has been a great way of talking without being challenged. That suits me. Now I await the next challenges in life. Godspeed. My message to you is you will always face challenges, and it's also a good idea to nurture your own spirit for sudden misfortune. It's not always a fait accompli. You will get ups and downs like I do too. So stay tuned Keep listening to Tug's Trek, Dreams, and I will have a message for you as always. Cheers for now.